last live was like, I don't know what happened. I tried to click out and come back in, and it didn't allow me to. So y'all, we are back with the breaking news. Charges revealed for sinister man allegedly found armed at Kirk's memorial. So we are gonna get into it, you guys. Let me go ahead and cue up the video. How are y'all doing? Happy Saturday evening. Uh it's going down with this Charlie Kirk stuff. Everything is like really going like crazy, crazy, crazy. However, tomorrow is going to be, hey Miss Red, hey Billy, hey Ken, I'm back again. Yes, I'm back again, y'all. I went out and came back in, and it wouldn't let me it wouldn't let me back in, so I had to start another live because there is breaking news, you guys. So um the breaking news is hey Philip, how are you? Aaron, welcome. So the breaking news is, it says that the man charged Billy, you is the best. Billy says you got me saying where him at. Yes, that's my Ubarian people. Where him at? Look, where him at? Where her go? Where her at? Yes, welcome back, y'all. So there's breaking news. So remember we were just talking about the guy that went and was able to get into the memorial in the stadium with the memorial like situation for Charlie Kirk. Well, now they are saying that there is going to be charges for him applied. So we're going to get into it. This is a breaking news alert from Fox News. This is where we found this at. This is what I was trying to get to before the last live was hanging up. But we're going to get into it. Ken says, hi, everyone. You're all welcome. Billy says, I was at work and said that about my... Billy, you is hilarious. Billy, you said where him go? Where him at? Did him go to the bathroom? Or did him go to lunch? Did him go clock out? Where did him go? y'all know I like to cut up and have a good time. Hey Quinn, how are you? Welcome back. Yes, we are back with some news, and y'all, I'm just gonna run down on what we're gonna talk about because there's been a couple of things going on. So there, first of all, is remember I talked about the guy, like I said, that how mysteriously, I'm gonna say mysteriously, got into the stadium where Kirk's memorial is at, and where the funeral is going to be at tomorrow. So he got there mysteriously somehow. We don't know, but y'all, they're saying there's going to be charges for him. However, I don't know how this big situation was allowing somebody to sneak past the whole security guard. And this is a big, like very viral situation going on. It just doesn't add up to me. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hey, Candace. So I don't know. This is like very suspicious. And then it seems like ever since Charlie Kirk situation, there has been like, a black man being hung at that I think was a college. And now there's some bodies of some people being found, some in San Antonio, some in Houston, Texas, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. There's dead bodies now being found in these bayous. So there's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So we're going to get into it. First, let's go ahead and get into this Fox News alert, because this situation, we're going to see what they charging this homeboy with. What do y'all think they're going to charge homeboy with? What do y'all think they're going to charge homeboy with? I don't know. They can't say trespassing. Would they get him with unlawful possession of a weapon? I mean, they should have checked him out the door. They should have scanned him and made sure, he didn't have no, guns, no knives or anything. So I don't know. How can they properly charge him if he was able to get in there? I mean, this is so suspicious. I don't know. Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. My baby said pure survival. I know that's right. Billy says, I just hit the like button. Thank you, Billy. Hey, Kim, how are you? Eric says he described himself as a cop with a fake badge. Eric, oh, okay. So that's how him got in there. So is that how him got in there? So is they going to charge him with what's it called? what's it called? Like when you imposter somebody, not imposter. I can't even say the word right. Impersonating a cop. Imperson Wait, hold on, yo, I got a tongue twister. Impersonating a cop. There you go. That's yes, Chad. That part, yes. Next says Lamar A. Finn, living life says pure survival, laughing out loud. Yes, Vladstein says impersonate. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had a tongue twister. I was like, hold on, I'm all over the place. But y'all, welcome in. So we are going to listen. Hey, Bougie Barbie. Bougie Barbie says you said it, impersonate. You got it. Yeah, I was like a tongue twister. I was like, hold on. I feel like don't even know how to speak. But y'all, let's get into this video because this situation. Hey, Quinn. Wait, Quinn said I was thinking about that earlier. If Kirk's body had security all this week, or if a spy would get in. Yeah, so I don't know. This is really, really crazy. This is really, really crazy. So I don't know what's going on, you guys, but I do know that some bodies have came up in the bios. They're saying what is going on with these bodies coming up. And this is after we do the Charlie Kirk situation. But there is some bodies coming up in the bayou in Houston and also in San Antonio. And this is all in Texas. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. We know Halloween is coming, y'all, but we're really getting a little spooky out here in these streets. But y'all, let's go ahead and listen and see what this news alert entails about the charges, because we trying to figure out what is they going to charge homeboy with. What they going to charge him with? What is him going to be charged with, y'all? I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. The impersonating a cop, unlawfully carrying a pow, having a knife. I don't know. But y'all, let's get into this Fox News alert because it just came across my desk, and we're gonna see what they say, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it.
The Secret Service has now arrested an armed man posing as law enforcement at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where Charlie Kirk's memorial service will be held tomorrow. Now, he was reportedly armed with a knife and a gun and told Secret Service he was there to provide private security. While officials continue their investigation, everyone is now on edge. Before this arrest, law enforcement reportedly posted a bulletin warning of violent extremists targeting the service. President Trump, Vice President Vance, and other administration officials will be in attendance and deliver remarks.
Oh,
officials
wait.
Estimate more.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see what the lineup is like. Okay, speakers slated for Sunday Kirk Memorial. They're calling it a memorial, but we call it a funeral. Okay, so it says right here we got Trump. We got Vice President JD Vance. We got Marco Rubio. We got Pete Hegseth. We got what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard. We got Robert Kennedy. We got Stephen Miller, and Donald Trump Jr. is on the lineup for Kirk's memorial for tomorrow. And y'all, we're going to be going live tomorrow. We're going to be following it and going live as it's live. So I'm going to be bringing that to you guys live tomorrow. So y'all, make sure y'all tune in. But y'all, let's continue listening and see what she has to say, y'all.
More than 100,000 people may attend.
Wow.
Joining us now live from the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona is Bill Malugin. Bill, what are you seeing on the ground?
Tommy, a lot of roadblocks and a lot of security. There are fences going up all around the stadium as we speak right now. It is really tough to get in here, and that is only going to ramp up come this time tomorrow. But you were just talking about that guy who got arrested for showing up here.
See, y'all, even he got arrested for showing up, he still got in. Even if he had a fake ID, shouldn't he been on a roster? I mean, when you have these events in these situations, the security guards should have like a list, or maybe like somewhere they can log into to check. Let me go see. Okay, your name is Ray Ray. Okay, Ray Ray, let me go and see if you're on the list of security guards for private security. Let me go and check and see, even if he was even a control F to find his name. And he can find his name. Why, how would, it just doesn't make sense, y'all. I don't know. Because even if it was a fake badge, they should have been checked that at the door. I mean, y'all make it make sense, but y'all, let's continue.
Pretending to be law enforcement while armed with a gun and a knife. We have an update about him. Arizona DPS confirming they're now charging him with a felony. His name is Joshua Runkles. They say he is not law enforcement, not affiliated with law enforcement, but he's now being charged with felony.
Oh, wow. So him is being charged with a felony. Him is not a police officer. And whoever checked them in should be fired because you didn't look at the list of the employees, the businesses, or whatever you want to call it, that was supposed to be up in here. So how did you pass through security, sir? Even if it was a fake badge. I mean, how did he know who? How did he know who was on the list? Even to go and try to fake, like if I know that Robert Lee is on the list. How did he know Robert Lee was on the list to make up, even to make a fake badge? You understand what I'm saying, y'all? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. Sounds very suspicious, very, very mysterious, y'all. I'm just saying, but y'all, let's continue listening. We is just listening and seeing what is being said, y'all.
Impersonation of law enforcement as well as misdemeanor carrying a weapon in a prohibited place. They say they're now trying to figure out what.
Hold up. Hey, loving myself, how are you? Welcome in. Now, another question, y'all. Another question. If he got in, right? If he got in this stadium, who realized that he had a gun in his pocket? Who realized that he had a knife in his pocket? Did they come and frisk him down like I said? Oh, hold on, let me frisk you down. Okay. Down. Okay, okay, yeah, you got a weapon on you. Okay, we're gonna arrest you. We're gonna detain you. This doesn't make sense. He should never have crossed and been able to get up in there. First of all, even if he did have a fake badge, was there some intel that he got that said that Robert Lee was on the list of private security staff? It doesn't make sense to me, y'all. But I'm just listening. I'm just listening and making sure my elevator still goes up to the top, making sure I don't need no WD-40. I'm just saying, y'all, smash the like button, y'all. Let's continue listening.
He was doing here, what his intent was. They're looking into his background to figure out if there was something sinister going on here. That investigation still.
Wait a minute. I hope this is not him in with these legs and with these sneakers. I'll talk about he is him is a security guard. This just might be a picture of somebody they just found. But yeah, let me continue, y'all. Let's continue.
Playing out. He has since been released on bond, and we're working on getting his mugshot.
Wait. Is this him? Wait, it may be him. But wait a minute. Hold up. Houston, we got a problem. Sir, are you saying that, because, I mean, y'all, hold up. This is a person that they have on camera, so I would assume that this is the sinister man. Now, is this sinister man coming up here with a backpack on, talking about him as a security guard? I mean, does that look like a security guard job? A private security job? I mean, not to me. Not what my eyes are seeing. I mean, y'all tell me, maybe my eyes is playing tricks on me or something. But if this is the guy that they are saying, does this look like somebody y'all would let in? Talk about him as a security guard for the situation of the memorial that's going on. I mean, I don't think I would go for that. If somebody just rolled up, hold on, let me rewind this. If somebody just rolled up and look at his I think they're gonna show his legs. Okay, if somebody rolled up like that with a backpack like we just seen and some sneakers from 1980 and some maybe not all the way pull-up socks, and he talking about he coming to be a security guard over here for this memorial. Now, this is very questionable. I'd be like, boy, sir, is your elevator go all the way up to the top, sir? Is this your uniform you're trying to pull some private security with? Because it doesn't look like a security outfit. It does. I can see if he even came up with some khaki pants, some nice shoes, right? And even just like a polo button-up shirt. And you say you're security. I would probably believe you then. But do y'all see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do y'all see what I see? And they're saying that this guy, he didn't got through. I mean, it doesn't make sense, y'all. It's so mysterious and it's very, very suspicious. But y'all, let's continue. This is what they said, not me. I am just doing a reaction and making sure that my elevator goes to the top, y'all. Let's continue. Smash the like button, y'all. Let's get some likes up in the building, y'all.
Investigation still playing out. He has since been released on bond, and we're working on getting his mugshot. More on that.
Yeah, hold up now. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Because we know how they be doing with these mugshots and arresting people. You know, he'll be the first one they arrest. And they say, no, it wasn't him. It was Billy Bob. Oh, no, it wasn't him. It was Randy. Hold up. No, it wasn't him. It was William. They will put out 3 or 4 hits out on people saying that this is who it was. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. It wasn't it. It was Joe Blow. Okay. No, not Joe Blow. I'm telling you, this does not make any sense. Not what he's wearing. I mean, not what he's wearing. It does not look like him. It's no security guard to me. But y'all, let's continue.
As we get it. In the meantime, expecting massive crowds out here in Glendale, Arizona tomorrow, as this memorial service, Glendale PD says, could have upwards of 100,000 people showing up. Guys, the stadium behind us where the Arizona Cardinals play only seats about 60,000 people, so we could potentially have tens of thousands of people in the overflow, and we're told that overflow is going to go to the nearby NHL arena where the Arizona Coyotes play. Obviously, some huge names in Republican politics showing up here to...
Oh, wow. So the overflow is going to be in the hockey arena? Oh, my goodness, y'all. They is going all out for this funeral. But, y'all, let's continue to listen.
Speak on Kirk's behalf tomorrow. Take a look at this list. It includes President Trump, Vice President Vance, Erica Kirk, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and then several of President Trump's cabinet secretaries, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, HHS Secretary RFK Jr.
Faison, sir or ma'am, we are watching this video together, okay? All right, let's continue.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, DNI Tulsi Gabbard, and the list goes on. When it comes to security concerns, local police and State Farm say they're prepared, they're ready, and they're working on anything that could come their way. Take a listen.
We're expecting people from all over the country, including possibly the world, arriving to this event.
We have all the best of the best working it, and we're ready for Sunday.
Well, hold on. You say you got the best of the best. We need to check your credentials too. And sir, the other guy, we need to check his too. I'm just saying, this situation right here is very, very suspicious. I mean, they should be checked before they come in there anyway. Who to say that they might not be real? I mean, let's be for real. Let's be honest, right? I'm just saying, right? Y'all smash the like button. Let's get the likes up.
And again, regarding that suspect who was arrested earlier, he is facing that felony charge and a misdemeanor charge. But again, he has been released from custody. We're going to continue working with local law enforcement out here trying to get more deep.
They released him from custody? I mean, that was a quick hurry up and take a picture, snap, a smile for the camera, and then you go home, or you go about your business. I mean, y'all, come on now.
Details as they release more information about what the possible motive was here, but a little bit of a security scare here already, guys, and the program is still 24 hours.
Faison, nobody is holding you hostage here at the lounge, okay? If I talk too much, maybe this is not the channel for you. You can exit the building to the left, okay? Now, if you want to be disrespectful, saying I talk too much, maybe you need to go to somebody else's channel and get the TEA, okay? All right, let's proceed.
Away from starting. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Bill Malugin. Please stay safe.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
All right, y'all. So let's go to the next video, because the next situation, we're kind of switching gears. So the next situation, they are saying that there is some bodies coming up missing. So we offered Charlie Kirk And now I got this is more breaking news, you guys. So it says Houston residents are panicking after another body was found in the bayou. That is 5 bodies in 1 week. So y'all, let's get into it. Shout out to Willie D. We're doing a reaction to that. It seems like after all this stuff with Charlie Kirk, there's been like these bodies coming up. This one black person was being hung. It's like all these crazy things going on. But y'all, let's go ahead and tune in. Shout out to Willie D. This is Willie D's channel, and he is bringing us the breaking news. Just happened right after I was supposed to be bringing you guys all these 3 breaking newses, but we back. So let's listen to what Willie D has to say about these bodies in the bayou.
Area bayous. And I ain't got to tell you that people are on the edge out here because many believe that there may be a serial killer on the loose.
Wow.
Check it out.
Houston police confirm another dead body was found here at Buffalo Bayou. That marks the 5th one just this week and the 14th so far this year. Not much is known at the moment, but Houston police say they got to the scene around 8 this morning, confirming that a person was found dead on arrival.
Wow.
Someone who was paddling earlier today stumbled across the body and...
Y'all, this is crazy. Welcome back, Roser Sam, welcome back. This is really crazy, y'all. It's not kinda, it is really scary with everything that's going on. I mean, this situation is really scary and sad. I'm not sure if we got anybody in the building that's from Houston, but let me tell you, 5 bodies in 1 week that's been found in this bayou. That's kind of scary, y'all. If y'all are in Houston, not even just Houston, anywhere you guys are at, just please keep your head on a swivel, because 2025 has been the year of murdering, been the year of killing, a lot of crazy bad things. But y'all, keep your head on the swivel anywhere you guys are at. But 5 bodies in 1 week in Houston in the bayou, y'all, that's kind of scary. Y'all, let's continue.
Reported it to police. This marks the 14th body found this year within Houston's bayous.
Wow.
14 bodies found this year in Houston bayous. 5 bodies in this week alone. 5 bodies this week alone.
Wow.
5 bodies. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, y'all were asking me, what's the...
If you've been posting...
hold on, you guys. Let me skip this commercial. This is crazy. All these bodies, y'all, could y'all imagine? This is, hold on, this is like really scary, but it goes to say like 2025, a lot of people are getting killed, shot, bodies being found, y'all. It's sad. But y'all, let's continue listening to Willie D.
These people that are being found in the bayous. Black, white, Hispanic, male, female, it varies. Now, here's the thing. From what I know about serial killers, what I have read on them, is that some serial killers don't really have a pattern. They just randomly strike, and they strike all types of people. They commit what they call crimes of opportunity.
Wow.
So they may not even be thinking about committing a crime. They could be just making a quick trip to the store and catch somebody slipping and be like, you know what, that would be a good victim. And then they go and victimize them.
So John says, what's a bayou? A bayou is a body of water. Normally in like Louisiana, kind of in Houston area, they call them bayous, like a body of water. Like you see right here, this is a bayou. This is a bayou. Like, I guess you could say like a lake. Something like a lake, not a river, but like a lake, something smaller, like a smaller body of water. But y'all, this is sad.
They may be leaving the site of a kill. You know, where they didn't knock somebody off, right? They just killed somebody. And they on their way back home to clean up. And they may see another opportunity on the way back. For some serial killers, it's very difficult to lock them in on an MO because the only MO they have is they want to take life. They want to kill. They are bloodthirsty. Now, it should be noted that.
And y'all, people, I mean, I don't know what it is, but some people are crazy. Hey, a lady, how are you? Welcome in. Some people, I mean, those type of people, I mean, think about like Jeffrey Dahmer and like those type of people. It's like they want to like unalive somebody for some crazy reason. Do y'all remember the what's his name? What's his name, you guys? Brian Kohlberger. That he killed all four of those students. I was so heartbroken. I was ready to go to his trial because he killed them beautiful students and had no reason to kill them. And it was crazy because the way he was acting and the way he was moving was very, very suspicious. But y'all, let's continue.
From July to November of 2024, that they found 10 bodies in the bayous.
Wow.
People saying that, you know, that some people may have genuinely committed suicide because, you know, finding bodies in the bayous in Houston is really not abnormal. You know, they find it, residents have been complaining about, complaining and reporting finding bodies in the bayous in Houston for years and years and years. In fact, you know, my cousin, daughter, R.I.P., her body was found in the bayou, and you know, there was evidence to support that she did commit suicide.
Wow.
So, you know, I guess body, you know, bayous is like one of those type of places that people think is a good idea to discard a body.
Wow.
I did want to say this. On Thursday, police said another body was recovered.
Oh
from
yeah,
the
hold
bayou.
on. Somebody said Shreveport. Yes. Wait, hold on. I think Faison said bayou is where alligators like to live in, especially down Memphis, Houston, Texas, and Tennessee. Somebody said, I think, okay, thank you for that, Faison. Thank you for that information. Okay, somebody else said, I think it was you, Faison. Must have been Faison that said something about that. But yeah, this is crazy. People just find, you know, like, you know, First 48. Have y'all ever watched that? And y'all see in Louisiana, they got a lot of some bodies be thrown in the bayous. It does happen, like Faison said, it does happen over there in those areas. But y'all, this is crazy. I'm telling you, this is sad, y'all. And especially the numbers, and not just, you know, white people, not just black people. He said all people. These are all races that are being found in these bayous. So it has to be a serial killer, but is it I don't know, and we'll listen. I don't know if it's all women, all men. Is it like a certain type? Because, you know, some serial killers, they just want to, you know, kill anybody. But then you got some that want to kill, like, you know, certain, like what, like maybe only women, only men, only this, only that. So I don't know, but yo, let's continue to listen. Needless to say, this is sad. This is crazy. So this happened. CW says, where did this happen? It happened in Houston, Texas. And also there's another video I'm gonna play next where they got the same situation going on in San Antonio, Texas. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm telling you, 2025, y'all, I'm telling you, this has been like the worst year that I've seen in probably a long, long time, if not the first time I've seen a year going so crazy like it is this year. But y'all, let's continue. This is sad.
Following a report of someone jumping in. Now, what they have not confirmed is if that person who jumped in was the body found inside of the bayou. On Monday, 2 other people, bodies were discovered. One was reportedly found in a canal near Greens Bayou, and another was in Brays Bayou at Spurs 5.
Wow. Y'all, let's get the likes up. Smash the like button if you guys are aware of these bodies being found in the bayou. Even if y'all don't, do y'all know what a bayou is? Do y'all know that in Houston, I mean, this has been a situation that's been going on, it seems like, for a little bit of a time. Sometimes this is crazy, but smash the like button, y'all. This is crazy. Could y'all imagine the way these families feel? But I want to know, is it all women, all men? Is it like a certain caliber of a person? But what we do know is all, like, I'm saying this from what I gathered, he said it's all colors, all nationalities. It's not a specific, but is it like women, young women? Is it older women? Old, what I'm saying? I need to see. But let's continue.
It has since been confirmed that the deceased person embraced by you on Monday was a student at the University of Houston, 20-year-old Jade McKissick.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah,
wait. Okay, so they said 20-year-old. Okay, so that's very young. Okay, let's continue.
These bodies that are being found are from all backgrounds, all different ethnicities, they're different genders.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so he answered the question. He said all different genders, ethnicities. But what about the age? Because he did mention a 20-year-old. So are they all of different ages too? Because to me, from what that sounds like, it's just somebody who wants to be over there killing people and unaliving people. But y'all, let's continue. This is sad. This is crazy. They're not discriminating against anybody. Is it somebody who just wants to unalive people? Y'all, this is crazy.
The police will not call it. They won't say they got a serial killer on the loose. Y'all know that's going to cause total pandemonium.
Yeah, havoc.
In Houston.
Panic.
If they were to announce that they had a serial killer on the loose.
Yeah.
I grew up about 2 blocks away from Buffalo Bayou, which is, I think, maybe the longest stretching bayou in the Houston area. I mean, stretch out for miles. So, and even when I was growing up, from time to time, they would find a body in the bayou.
Wow.
But I tell you this, fam, we're not certain if that's what's going on. But hey, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Safe than sorry. So
I don't know if he's gonna say, because we're watching this video together. I wonder if these people are being found by other people, like, in the area. People are like in that body of water on boats or on whatever they ride in the bayou. I don't know. Or are these bodies just like, are they washing up kind of like towards something? I mean, I don't know. But for all these bodies to come up, I mean, this is crazy, y'all. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up.
Oh, and this is beyond just finding bodies in the bayou. This goes beyond that, because many of these bodies could have been dumped.
Wow.
So you got to be diligent no matter where you are, whether you live near a bayou or whether you live far away from a bayou.
I'm not sure, Bougie Barbie, if all the ghetto boys are from Houston. Probably so, though. Probably so. But y'all, let's continue. This is sad.
To be diligent, because the uncivilized mutts are on the hunt. The uncivilized mutts are everywhere. And they don't care who the hell they hurt, including themselves. A lot of these uncivilized mutts, man, they don't care about themselves. That's why they do others.
Oh, wow. Leon said cartel, maybe. Possibly so. Possibly so. T Wayne says, you didn't see my question. Hold on, T Wayne. Let me go back, because there's the chat is kind of going. T Wayne says, do you know the name of the longest bayou in Louisiana? No, I don't know. I don't know any of the names of any of the bayous, to tell you the truth. I don't know none of them names, T Wayne. I'm sorry. If you could share the information, we would appreciate it, though, because I'm always up for learning something new. So if you put it in the chat, I will definitely know. But thanks for asking that question. But I don't know the answer. Does anybody know the answer to that question that T Wayne was asking? If so, put it in the chat. My baby Jabil says, smash the like button. My baby Jabil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, y'all. Check his channel out. He's here on YouTube. He's a comedian, and him is hilarious, y'all. That's my baby. But y'all, let's continue.
Do others. They have a very, very low regard for human life. So you got to be careful, fam. Y'all be careful out there. RIP to all the victims. My condolences to family and friends. And it is my wish, fam, that, and I know this is wishful thinking for sure, but it is my wish that law enforcement did a better job at caring about people who are not public officials or police officers, right?
Wow.
Solving those cases. I think one thing that could be done, even though it would be very expensive, they can put up more cameras around these bayous, especially at the entrance points. They can put more cameras. Only a few cameras exist, period.
And that, I believe, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that would help catch whoever it was doing this, because it sounds like it's probably the same person doing it. I mean, I don't know, but it sounds like it is some type of serial killer on the loose. Really, to be truly be 100 with you guys, it sounds like there is a serial killer on the loose. But like he said, Willie D said, if they announce that there's a serial killer on the loose, y'all, people will panic. I mean, I would too. I'd be like, I'm not going nowhere. Anybody want to? I got to go get we gonna do delivery orders. I don't want to be going out there not knowing that there is a serial killer on the loose. That would scare a lot of people. So they have to be careful. But y'all, this situation sounds like a whole serial killer. But y'all, let's continue listening to Willie D.
And they could do something about that. The question is, will they?
Wow.
Ever? No more talk.
Wow. This is crazy. So that was the serial killer situation, but also there's one in San Antonio, Texas. So y'all, this situation, I'm telling you, the Charlie Kirk situation, Charlie Kirk, the situation with the black college student being hung, the school shootings, y'all, this is crazy. This is really beyond belief. 2025, I'm telling you, I don't know where 2025 then came from, but I'm ready to get out. I'm ready for 2025 to be over with, right? Dida says, right. I don't know where 2025 then came from, but I'm ready for 2025. Hurry up and leave, because this is like ridiculous. But let's get this other video queued up and see about, let me see. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold up. Let me see if this other video, let me put this right here. Oh, okay. So we got another, hold on. We got another video, and they are talking about, hold on. Okay, this one's it's in Houston too. This is a one in Houston. I've seen one in San Antonio. They were saying San Antonio, but I may be mistaken. Don't quote me. I think that may be that was misinformation on my part. So it was in another one that they're talking about in Houston, about the 13th body being found in Houston. So they didn't say San Antonio, it said Houston. So sorry about that misinformation, because I don't want to send you guys any misinformation. But let's see what this news reporter says. Fox 26 is saying about these. It says 13th body found in Houston bayou this year. Y'all, the 13th body in the bayou? Oh my goodness, y'all. This is like, I mean, 2025, y'all. I don't know. Can we get a roll back on 2025? Can we start this year back over? I mean, I wish we could, because there's a lot going on. But let's see what this Fox 26 has to say about the 13th body coming out of the bayous in Houston. Let's see what this news reporter has to say.
Our top story here tonight, the body is being found in Houston bayous. Houston police report another body was just recovered today from the Buffalo Bayou area near Jensen and East Downtown. So if you've been watching and keeping track alongside us, that is 4 bodies recovered in 4 days. Today is Thursday. And sadly, a U of H student has been identified as one of the bodies recovered from the Brays Bayou area on September 15th.
Oh, wait a minute. He said a college student. So is this the same college student that Willie D just said? Because Willie D said it was a 20-year-old, I think, college student. So y'all, is this like a college student situation going on? Because I don't remember, they didn't say. Okay, quote me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But from what Willie D said is they're all from different nationalities. But one of them he specifically said was 20 years old. But I don't know how old the other ones were. But y'all, let's listen. Maybe they can provide the information. I didn't watch this video. We're watching it together. So let's go ahead and continue.
That's Monday. She was reported missing days before. Sherman DeSalle has been covering this story for a couple of days now. And Sherman, it is scary stuff here, but just kind of fill us in on what we know so far.
Yes, definitely.
Shaq, hold on. Shaq, is that you, Shaq? Hold on. Is this Shaq's son? What is his name? Sherman DeSalle. Okay, no. Okay, it's not. I don't know. Y'all, does this guy look like this news reporter? He look like Shaq's son, don't he? Or he looked. Put a 1 in the chat if this looks like Shaq's son to y'all. I mean, he looks like Shaq. He looks like Shaq. But y'all, let's listen. Let me stop. Let's listen to see what this news reporter has to say, because he looked like Shaq. I'm telling you, Shaq Jr. Let's see what Shaq Jr. got to say.
It caused a concern for a lot of our viewers, and many have made some speculations online about something maybe more nefarious happening here, and that's understandable. Our Fox 26 count is now at 13 bodies found in Houston bayous this year by law enforcement and first responders. Remember, the 22 bayous are spread out for miles, so it's a lot of ground to cover, and that comes with tough investigations.
Oh, wow.
HPD confirms a male body was recovered from Buffalo Bayou.
He said the bayous. He said the bayous are these. They said miles long. Wow. This is, oh my goodness. But y'all, I see, okay, and correct me if y'all know about the bio, I got a question for y'all about the bio. Okay, do y'all see this? Like, this is like grass right here. So I wonder if the bodies are the bodies like coming up and like being caught right here or something? I mean, is that a possibility? Or how do these people know that how do they find out? Do the bodies just come up, or do they get a tip from like the police to check the bayou? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or they're like, what's it called? Like what's the people that go in the water? What's it called? I forget the name. Coast Guards, like kind of like the Coast Guards. They got a team that goes and checks these bayous, like here and there, or they getting reports about missing people, maybe I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. This is sad, needless to say. This is a 13th body found in Houston Bayou this year, authorities reported. This is crazy.
On Jensen Street in Edo on Thursday. Our camera officers and a dive team.
Hold on. Okay, lady says people walk on the trails. Okay, lady, thanks for that information. Let me go back and see. Okay. I see this right here where people can probably come and chill, whatever. I don't know. And then over here, it looks like some apartment buildings, but is this a trail right here? And maybe they see it. I don't know. That's okay. That sounds about right. They see something and then they call 911 and report it. And then come in, check out the situation about the body. This is sad, y'all. Let's smash the like button, y'all.
On Thursday, our camera caught officers and a dive team on the scene around 3 p.m. There were reports of a man jumping into the water there. We're waiting to hear more on this. And remember when we reported 2 bodies recovered from local bayous on Monday, September 15th? One of them was identified as 20-year-old Jade Sage McKinney.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up, swole up. So, didn't Willie D said a 20-year-old, and this girl right here is a 20-year-old? So does it? I'm just trying to see. Is it we know it's of all colors, nationalities. So now they said a 20-year-old. Willie D said a 20-year-old. This person said, I think, a 20-year-old. So is this only like 20-year-old like college students? I'm trying to get like a gist of who it is. I don't know, y'all. This is sad. I don't know. Smash the like button, y'all. This is crazy. Oh, T Wayne says, who is Willie D? Willie D is the one that we just watched before this one.
She was a U of H student, reported missing on September 11th, last seen that day near the 3700 block of McGregor by a restaurant. She was a junior communications and advertising major. In a letter sent to the students,
Wow.
U of H describes her as a campus resident and a student employee and a friend to many in their community. We're talking about a lot of bodies in a city where many people walk, run, and bike the bayou areas every day.
Okay,
So
somebody just said that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Bayou to see how people have been reacting.
Oh, okay. So they got the bike trail on the bayou. Okay, okay. Bike trail, walking trail. Okay, okay.
Discoveries. A lot of people are just wondering, what's the deal? HPD hasn't really given us a lot of information either. What questions do you have?
I mean, is there like somebody paying attention to these? Like, is there like more details to investigation? I don't know. It's just kind of like, scary at this point, when it's that many coincidences. There's not such a coincidence that happens multiple times.
There's long-term plans and there's short-term plans. I would hope that the short-term plans are in effect and, something is being done. Someone's, patrolling or someone's watching over cameras or lights or anything's being done right now.
Yeah, this is sad. A lady says this is sad. Yes, this is very, very sad. D-Dot says T-Wayne, he was part of a rap group called the Ghetto Boys. Yeah, Willie D was, yeah. And he lives in Houston, so he's experiencing and knows about the bayous and stuff like that. So it was like really right up his alley. But y'all, let's continue listening. This is sad, sad, sad. If y'all live in the Houston area, y'all just be careful. But not just Houston area. Be careful wherever y'all live, because we don't know like what can happen, when it can happen. We don't know. Things happen all the time, and it's very mysterious that all of these 13 bodies have ended up in the bayou. Like, is there anybody watching? Is there any cameras? But like Willie D said, if they put some cameras up there, they wouldn't have to worry about guessing or trying to figure out who is actually dumping the bodies. Even if they get like some type of what's it called, where they say like, a description, even kind of description would help. But y'all, let's continue. Smash the like button. This is sad.
One of the guys that just said, is anyone paying attention to these? That really brings us right back to HPD. So have we heard anything from HPD on these?
We haven't. I have been on the scene of the last two recoveries, hoping to hear something from public information officer. Haven't heard anything.
Shaq Jr. said he ain't heard nothing. Him ain't heard nothing. The police, where is the police at when you need them, y'all? Where is the police when you need them? Shaq Jr. said, they ain't taking care of business. They not taking care of business over there in Houston at all, pretty much, is from what I'm gathering. But y'all, let's continue.
We've reached out. They say don't anticipate hearing anything right now. We did reach out to the county forensics department to see if they'd be willing to say something. They didn't give an on-camera interview, but we are requesting more details from all of these instances, especially in the last couple of days. So hopefully we'll get some more information. But we hear what you're concerned about wondering if it's something more that we should be paying attention to, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Wow.
We'll certainly continue to ask those questions. Chairman, thank you so much.
Wow, this is sad. I don't know. Does anybody know how deep bayous are? Let me look that up real quick, because I want to know, how deep are these bayous? Does anybody know how deep the bayous are? For them to be like popping up, or maybe for them to be going and finding these bodies, are they washing up like on the shore? People are seeing them. Let me see, how deep are bayous? Does anybody know how deep are bayous? Let me look that up. Let's look this up. How deep is the bayou? Let me see. How deep are the bayous in Houston? Let's see. Let me see. Let's see, because I don't know. Deck wrong. Jesus died on the cross. Okay, could have done that before live stream. 8 to 10 feet deep. Okay, Southern Pagan says 8 to 10 feet deep. Lady says Buffalo is 2 feet. Oh wow. Okay, Lady L, is that okay, Lady L, is that the bayou in Houston. Bayou, okay, Wade says Bayou La Fortune. Okay, if I sound that pronounce that right, 9 to 13 feet. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Lady L says, but it depends on which part it's in. If it rains. Oh wow. Southern Pagan says, I'm from Houston, Texas. Oh wow. Okay. So we got some people from Houston. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, Trevor says it's different levels. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, hold on. So, I found some information. Okay. So this information is about Buffalo Bayou. Buffalo Bayou, they're saying Buffalo Bayou, which is in Houston right here. It says in Houston, in Texas, Harris, Buffalo Bayou is 45 feet deep. So it's approximately 45 feet deep, and its deepest at its deepest point, this bayou is one of the longest in the Houston area, flowing through the Houston Ship Canal and connecting to Galveston Bay and the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, wow. Okay. 45 feet deep. Whoa. Whoa. Anna says, deeper than I thought. Me too. That's very, very deep. 45 feet deep. Wow. 45? That is deep for a canal. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Y'all got me wanting to be like learn a couple of things. Let me see. And I'm just going off on I'm going a little bit to the left. I want to see so I put how deep is the Atlantic Ocean. I just want to see, because I'm just trying to see about bodies of water, because I don't know about bodies of water. All I know is water, and it's a whole lot. Whether it's an ocean, a lake, a canal, a bayou, whatever. It's a lot of water, right? But I just want to see how deep is the Atlantic Ocean. Let me see. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, it says that the Atlantic is 88,605 meters. Oh my goodness. A lady says you're funny. I'm trying to learn a couple of things, y'all. This is crazy. 2025 has been the year of the craziness, y'all. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God. So I put in 8,605 meters. How much is that in miles? 5.34 miles. Could y'all imagine? 5.34 miles is how deep the Atlantic Ocean is. That's pretty deep for me. 5 miles? 5 miles. Oh my God. That is very deep. 5 miles long? Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of water. That is deep. Deeper than I even thought. 5 miles, that's deep. Oh my goodness. Southern Pagan says that's only the deepest. That has nothing to do with how deep it is at the shelves or the shoreline. Yeah, but that's still deep. That is still deep. For me, that's really deep. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. I don't know, y'all. This is some crazy stuff going on. The year of the craziness, y'all. So we have Charlie Kirk. His funeral is tomorrow. The memorial service, I call it a funeral. And did I say H to the E to the L? Yeah, it's crazy, right? That's deep. So tomorrow we got Charlie Kirk's funeral. They call it a memorial, but like I said, I call it a funeral. And the funeral is tomorrow, 12, I think they said 12 p.m. Eastern, I believe, or 1 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around there. But I'm gonna be going live with that funeral, and doing a reaction to it, because y'all, I hope nobody goes up there and shows up and shows out, y'all. I just hope nobody just goes up there and cuts up and acting a whole donkey tomorrow. Let him rest in peace. Let him get his memorial service done, because people have their own opinion, whether they like them or they didn't like them. Just let them have, his family, friends, and supporters have their time to have this memorial service, or aka we call it a funeral, to lay him to rest. But it's going down. There's people already showing up there in Arizona. I forget what part of Arizona, but they got people already showing up. They got a police guard who was impersonating the police that got arrested, and now they're saying he's going to be charged with a felony. So it's a lot going on over here in these streets, y'all. I mean, it is really crazy. And then they're talking about the text messages was almost like a Shakespeare book, which I believe so, because when I write text messages and to my kids, and they respond back with all these acronyms, I mean, the way that they showed these text messages on what's his name? Not Charlie. On Tyler Robinson, with his dialogue, with his, with his boot thing, it did make sense to me. I was like, I'm 21 and a wake up now. My real age is buried in the backyard. But my children are grown. And when they text me, it's always acronyms. OTW and did this and this, that, and third. And I hope that, I'd be like, I hope this ain't an emergency text message that you want me to respond to, because I got to go to Google and I have to decode all these acronyms before I'm able to respond. HRU, OTW. I know those ones now. On the way, and then OTW and HRU. I forget. HRU is something. I forget. See, I can't even remember all these acronyms because I'm old school. So these text messages that were written, they were suspicious. People are saying my last line, they were like, it was written like a whole Shakespeare movie. And I'm like, yeah, it sure is. Because they was writing, punctuation, everything was like on point. They were like, how can you be writing all of this whole novel while you was over here running and, unalive Charlie Kirk, and then you doing all of these other things? It's like, are you serious? This don't sound like no 22-year-old that I know. I'm just saying, like, it's very suspicious. Like, I'm telling you, I be having to crack open my acronym texting dictionary to try to help answer and respond to these childrens. And I say childrens because my son is 26, but he's still a childrens. I say he's grown, but the childrens still be texting you all of these acronym text messages that you have to still decode. So I don't believe that the text messages that were written was really what happened. I think a lot of people are saying even the story sounds very, very crazy. Somebody even said that they put this story in those text messages into Chat GPT, and it said that somebody was basically trying to come up with a story, and the storyline basically kind of went like all the way to the left, like it went down south. Like they should have hired somebody else to do it, right? They should have hired somebody else who has some better skills in writing and, putting together a story, because whoever put that story together, it doesn't sound right. That's like the geriatric text messaging dialogue, not a 22-year-old's text messaging dialogue. Let's be for real, let's be honest. But y'all, it is crazy. It is crazy in these streets, y'all. It is very, very, very crazy. I don't know what to say about what's going on. But like I said, Charlie Kirk's funeral's tomorrow. They call it memorial service. They are charging the guy that allegedly got in to Charlie's memorial. They're charging them with him with a felony. Oh, thank you, Zone, for the super chat. Zone says, stop saying you're old school. These terms come through the TikTok pipeline and land on YouTube. Stop excusing your laziness for elderly, rigidness. Okay, whatever you say, that's your opinion. But anyway, that's exactly how I feel. So tomorrow is going to be like I said, the funeral, and they said it's a lot of security tomorrow. They said they telling people don't bring this suitcase, you can't bring no purses. I mean, they almost want you to wear flip-flops and come in, some your church gear. They said put on your church gear, put on your best dress. So whenever you come there, make sure you ain't wearing this, you ain't wearing that, you ain't bringing no pocket. They have a whole itinerary on what you is allowed to wear. Because I'm telling you, security, from what I see, they said it's going to be very, very tight. But I don't know how it wasn't tight with this guy getting in as an impersonating security guard. That just kind of questions, my, it just brings it's not. But anyway, this is crazy. But y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all. Thanks for stopping in. And y'all keep y'all head on the swivel, because Houston is rocking. It's going crazy. People finding bodies in the bayou. It's getting really crazy. I'm just saying 2025 is really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. So y'all just keep your head on the swivel. Be safe out there. And if y'all have kids in Houston, just be careful. If y'all are in Houston, be careful too, because it seems like it's going down. It's going down in them streets, y'all. But thanks for coming in, stopping in. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank everybody who sent in super chats. Thank everybody for that. And if you guys are on the replay game, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And y'all, I will see y'all hasta mañana. And it'll be early because, like I said, it starts at 12 or 1 or something around there, I believe, the service. So we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. And don't let people get on your nerves. Let them talk. Let them say whatever. Freedom of speech is our right. It is what it is. But thanks for stopping in. Comedy says, Comedy Nurse said, I subscribe. Thank you for the subscription and welcome to the lounge. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you like my content and hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already done so. And y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all lead with love, peace, and tranquility, as I always say. And y'all, will see y'all tomorrow. Sunday fun day is tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Bye-bye.